Good afternoon, folks. Amazon. It's a name we hear all the time, and today it's a big name in two of our stories. So let's get started, folks. The packaged food industry as a whole has seen a consistent decline in the past several years, and that trend doesn't look to change in the near future. The demand for packaged food has changed with consumer demands. Supplying packaged foods with MSGs, GMOs, sugar, refined or otherwise, and other unrecognizable ingredients that a country full of more health conscious people now disregard. Excuse me. With a shifting and more health conscious population, these items are hard to sell. They are a hard sell, especially up against online based giants like Amazon. So, in conclusion, even with processed food companies habitually merging and reinventing their sales techniques and approaches, it boils down to how long it will take or what market or technological event or change will take place to contribute to another rise in the demand for the processed food companies, or a simple and bittersweet death of the major brand companies. Factors like online companies such as Amazon that offer food in general to be sent to your home with generic alternatives with less of that bad stuff. Those GMOs, those MSGs and extra sugars and oils and processes to make up your processed foods. Those factors, along with consumer knowledge of health implications and the trend of eating healthier and eating fresher foods, we're determined to see a change. On to our next story. Over the next several years, higher education is expected to show a decrease in demand. Although the high school population will keep around the same numbers, that doesn't necessarily translate to students who will pursue more formal education on college campuses. More now than ever, factors such as financial capability, travel expenses, if attending school out of state or further within your own home state, and overall desire for college compared to other adulthood paths are very important. However, by the middle of the next decade, enrollment numbers are projected, to recover. But again, while the supply of high school graduates are expected to stay the same. It seems as though more and more millennials have opted to take on or decided that they cannot afford the risk of trying to survive a higher education pursuant of a degree or any other program. And by 2025, the demand for higher education could possibly reach that dire supply the colleges nationwide will desperately seek to fill with the next generation. Stay tuned. And now, finally, to our last story. In another story where Amazon is prevalent, U.S. malls are seeing a glimpse of their dying culture as of recently. There haven't been this many vacancies in malls since the recovery of the Great Recession of the last decade. The demand for brick and mortar properties has simply not grown with the economy. Studies show that consumers like the convenience and selection that online retailers such as Amazon gives them. There aren't many things you cannot purchase online, whether it be healthcare products, children's toys, food items, personables, home entertainment items, and the list goes on and on. Perhaps to recreate a larger invested demand in shopping malls again, mall owners will have to offer more in-person services, more restaurants, or exclusive events and pop-up shops to regain the traffic that was once undeniable. Many owners have taken some of the former steps to recreate the demand for consumers or from consumers to use shopping malls again. But with online retailers like Amazon gaining more speed and brick and mortar stores merging and still not being able to survive, it's likely we'll see more and more U.S. malls close. More on this story later. That'll be it for me this afternoon, folks. You all have a good day. Be safe. WLUV, we have the news for you.